Welcome student in our e-learning platform. I am Abhilasha Singh, your computer teacher. Today I am going to start chapter number 2 of class 6, that is more on Windows 7. So let us start with the content page. Like about Windows 7 and some programs of Windows 7 like Windows Media Player, displaying two windows at a time, exploring picture folder, disk cleanup, some additional features of the Windows 7, and the last, that is the assignment questions. So let us start with our first heading, that is the Windows 7. I know you all are learned many types of the Windows, but Windows 7 is the most popular computer operating system, and nowadays it is most commonly used operating system. Okay, it was released on 22nd July 2009 by Microsoft, and it is the upgrade version of Windows XP and the Windows X Vista. As we know that Windows 7 have many features or many programs, and that programs it comes under the accessories or called as the accessories. Within the accessory there are so many programs are there like calculator, notepad, Windows Media Player, sound recorder system tool, etc. In this chapter we will learn some type of the programs. Okay, so let us start with our next heading. Let us move to our next heading, that is Windows Media Player. I know you all know about what is the Windows Media Player. According to you, it is just a media player for playing a movie, for playing a music, or playing a radio station. If your internet is connected to your computer, but Windows Media Player is a software application of Microsoft which is used to play, as you already know, and stored and organize the digital audios, images, and the videos. With the help of the Windows Media Player, we can do many things, like if you want to copy something in a computer from a CD, then you have to do these steps. Okay, for doing that thing, firstly you have to open the Windows Media Player. Once the Windows Media Player is open, then you have to insert a CD drive or DVD in a CD drive. Okay, then select the file which you want to rip. Here rip means copy. Okay, after after choosing the files, then you have to click on the rip CD button. Once you click on the rip CD button, the process will start and you can see in your screen. Once this read process has been completed, then you want to see it, then you have to go to the library and play that song. Okay, I will tell these steps with the help of the example. Here are the example. Firstly, for doing that, copy the thing to our computer. Then you have to follow some steps like the in our previous slide. For follow that steps, I am telling that step with the help of this picture. Okay, for that, firstly you have to open the Windows Media Player. That is, this is the Windows Media Player. This is how it looks. Okay, then firstly after opening that, then you have to choose the file which you want to copy to your computer. This is the selected file which I am selecting for doing that. Okay, once the selection is completed, then you have to click on the rip CD. Rip CD button help you to rip the CD and copy the thing to your computer. Once you click on it, then the rip process will start, and you want to see that the files, then you have to go to the library for seeing it. Okay, move to our next, that is how to burn a CD. What is the meaning of burning a CD? As some students tell the just take a matchbox and just burn it. No. In Windows Media Player, burning a CD is a feature of Media Player that is comes under the Windows 7. burning a CD means copy data to a CD. Like if you want to save something for the future use, then you want to keep it in a CD from your computer. For doing that thing, you have to follow some steps. You all are knowing, for doing anything you have to follow some instruction or follow some format or rules. For burning a CD, you have to follow these steps. Okay. For doing that, firstly what we have to open? Firstly we have to open Windows Media Player. Then insert a CD in which you want to keep that file safe. Okay. Then the autoplay dialog box will appear on your screen. Then you have to click on the burn button. It is shown on the Windows Media Player screen. Then choose the playlist and add to the burn list pan. Okay, this is your choice which you want to add in the burn list pan, because you want to save that thing in a CD. Then after clicking it on the add burn list, then the burn process will start and you can get see the result in the burn list pan, which is a burn has been completed and which is in the list. Okay, I will tell you these steps with the help of example. Here, this is the Windows Media Player screen. Okay, I'm taking just a snapshot of that. Okay, for doing the burning a CD, firstly what we have to do? Firstly we have to select the playlist and insert a CD. After inserting the CD, you have to click on the burn button. After clicking on the burn button, there is an option to start the burning. Okay, once you click on the burn, then the burn process will start and you can see it here. Okay, this is the burn list, and which file you want to add, you have to select that playlist and add it into the burn list. Okay, and you have also some functionality. Then this is this with the help of this you can hide it, or you can set the thing that if once the burning is completed, then eject the disk after burning. It automatically eject the CD from your CD drive. Okay, I hope you understand well. Move to our next heading, that is how to display two windows at a time. What is the meaning of displaying two windows at a time? Means if you open a screen on a computer, on a laptop, and you want to see and you want to display two screen on your desktop screen. Okay, for doing that, firstly what we have to do? Firstly we have to open one window. Okay, one window on your screen. Then you have to press right click on any blank portion of the taskbar. What is the taskbar? It will show on the bottom of your screen, desktop screen. Okay, for doing that, you have to click what you have to click do you have to do right click anywhere of the taskbar. Then there is option to show windows side by side option. What we have to do? We have to click on the show windows side by side option. Okay, from the menu bar, then both will appear or both will display on a screen. But I want to tell you one more thing, that we can only open two windows. We can only open two windows at a time. Only you can see only two windows at a time on your screen, not more than two windows. Okay, heading, that is the exploring picture folder. Anyone can tell me what is the exploring? Explore means to get some more information about the anything or any topic. Okay, but in this heading, exploring picture folder, we have to explore about the pictures in a folder, how to see the picture in a folder, and how we will go to that picture folder. Okay, for doing that, we have to do some step, or we have to do some we have to follow some steps. for exploring the picture folder. For doing that, what we have to do, firstly we have to click on the start button. It will show on the corner of your screen. Then click on the my computer. Then there's an option that is my picture in the left corner in my computer. Okay, by default you can see the picture of picture library. By default you can see the all the picture which is there in my pictures. Then you can see it easily. Okay, if Windows can display the images file type, there's some any other thing, then you can see the picture thumbnail in the form. Otherwise you can see an icon. If someone creates some any type of the folder like the images or the name of the image folder, then you have to click on it for opening that folder to see that which picture is stored in that image folder. Okay, click on if you want, if your seeing or exploring is completed, then you have to click on the close button to close the window. Okay, I will tell you these exploring picture with the help of the example. I'm just giving an example. If you save something in a my computer D drive and you want to see that picture, then what we have to do, firstly we have to open the my computer. Then you have to click on the C drive. After clicking on the C drive, you have to search that folder name and by which you stored that picture. Okay, then you have to search that picture or the folder name. Then you have to search picture folder. Then you have double click on it. Then your folder, then that folder will open and you can see the picture whatever you stored in that folder. Okay, move to our next heading, that is, okay, I will show you this with the help of the example. In a picture form example, what we have to do, firstly we have to click on the start button. It is just a corner. I told you now, you have to click on the Windows button. This is the Windows button or the start button. Once you click on the start button or the you have to click on the my computer, or you can see it here. There's a picture. Once you click on the picture, by default this picture library will show you all the default pictures here. Okay, this is how it will show on your screen. Okay, move to our next heading, that is disk cleanup. Move to our next heading, that is disk cleanup. What is the meaning of cleanup? To clean something from the wastage of thing for your hygiene. But in disk cleanup, Windows 7 allows us to remove the unnecessary files. What Windows 7 allows us to remove unnecessary file from your hard disk. It is just a wastage of wastage or just a waste material for your drive, and to free up the disk space and help your computer to run faster. I can tell you these things with the help of example. If you have some file that is just a wastage of you and you don't want to keep it in your computer, then what we have to do, we have to just delete it from your computer and it will increase your computer speed. Because everything you are knowing, if you are keeping the things in a almirah and you don't you want some space, then you have to do, or you have to remove something from that now, then you have to keep something other thing from that almirah. At the same way, if you want some space in your computer or you want to just free up your computer from the waste material, then you have to just clean it. How we will clean it? Just remove the files or the unnecessary file from your drive or disk drive. Okay, move to our next heading, that is the features of Windows 7. Windows 7 have many features like touch screen, snap, shake, arrow shake, taskbar. There are so many features to have. I will explain you each in a brief one by one. So let us start with the first, that is the touch screen. Windows 7 allows us to do your thing with the help of your finger. It have the functionality to browse anything on the screen in Windows 7 with the help of your finger. Okay, move to our next, that is Snap. Snap technology provides a quick way to resize open window by dragging them the left or right side of the windows. It just allows us to resize a window. Shake. Next, that is the shake. Arrow shake feature can be used to quickly minimize all the open windows, except that this is except not except the active one. Okay. Next, that is Arrow Flip 3D. Arrow Flip 3D feature enable you to preview all the open windows as a stack. Means arrow effect can be used to flip between the different open window in a 3D mode. Okay, this feature can be active by pressing the Control plus Tab key combination. You have to press both at the same time, Windows key plus Tab. Okay, move to our next type of the features of Windows 7, that is searching made easier. Windows 7 allows us to search anything in a more place in our computer. With the help of search made easier feature, we can search anything in a number of things. Okay, we move to our next, that is a Windows 7 taskbar. With the help of taskbar, it allows us to pin your favorite program and anywhere on the taskbar to easy access. The taskbar will show on the bottom of your desktop. It shows on the bottom of your desktop. The next, that is jump list. Jump list is a new feature in Windows 7. Okay, jump list is a new feature in Windows 7. Sorry, just a minute. I will just resize this screen. It will allows you jump list. Jump list is a new feature in Windows 7 which you allow you to view the pinned document, pictures, sound, website that you are use frequently. It's just a way with the help of the Windows jump list. It allow you to quickly open the recently used things. Okay, move to our next, that is the Windows Media Center. In Windows Media Center, we can watch a movie, watch a TV, or watch any type of the thing when the internet is connected to your computer. Mobile window. Windows 7 is also give a functionality of Windows Mobile. It is just an advanced feature that allows the user to send or receive the email or to browse anything in any time, depending upon the time, date, and the nature of work. Okay, with the help of these things, we can do in Windows Mobile feature. And the next slide, that is the assignment question. In this chapter, you have to do these assignments. For what is the assignment for you? That do all the exercises of this chapter, like fill in the blanks, true, false, MCQ in your book. And the next, that is try to do application based question in your book. You have to just write it in your book, only in your book. I am concluding with these heading with these topic. I hope you understand well and have a good day.